a picture which is showing through text. So I'm going to have you find a picture of a place that you would like to see. It could be any country, any place, a city, or whatever. And you're going to be putting the name of the place into Pixlr, and the picture will show through the text. And I'll show you what I mean by this. So what we're going to do is first we're going to create a new image. And I want you to make this one a little bit bigger. It comes with 800 by 600, but we're going to go down to the next one, 1040 by 768. And hit OK, and there's your canvas. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to paint this whole canvas black, and there's an easy way to do that. You select the little paint bucket, make sure you have black selected here. If black is not selected, just click on that, click on web here, and there's an easy black right there. Okay, so now we're going to use the paint bucket, make the whole background black, just like that. And then we're going to put the text on this black image here. And the text tool is the A. So click on the A. Click anywhere towards the middle of the screen. And I'm going to do Dearborn as my example. Now what I would suggest you do is that you make the text size as big as possible. This one goes up to 130. And then for style, select bold. So that really makes the letters very wide and large. So I'll put in, and oh, don't forget to change the color of your text back to white. There we go. There we are. We're going to try that one more time. All right, and there's my text I'm going to be using. Now, text is not the same as a picture. So what you're going to be doing here is you're going to be converting this text that you put on the screen into a picture. And you do that right up here under the layer. You're going to do something called rasterize it. So go down here to the rasterize, and it'll turn this text into a picture, which means then you can transform it. You can change its shape. So under Edit, there's a command called Free Transform, or you can just hold down Control and T, and then that will allow you to grab this and make it larger. So we're going to make it large, almost as wide as the screen here. Leave a little space on the edges to move things around, so you got a little bit of play room on the sides. So I got that. And once it's done, click anywhere on the screen. It's going to ask you, do you want to apply the changes? And if you're happy with them, you can say yes. And there's our image. The next thing we're going to learn today is we're going to take the background and the text. You can see there's two of them right here. And we're going to put them on the same layer. Basically, we're going to flatten the thing. And it'll make one layer out of it. So you can just right-click on one of them here. And then you go down to where it says Flatten Image. And it'll combine the two of them into one. Now that we have our one image right here, we're going to go up and we're going to make a new layer by doing this. You're going to need to find your picture of the place you like first, of course. And then I'm going to open the image as a layer. And here's my image right here. It's some people riding in a Model T over at Greenfield Village. Now, you can see that it's kind of blocking all this. It's kind of hard to see both of them at the same time to try and control them. Well, there's a opacity controller right here, which will allow you to see, opacity is how see-through something is. So I'm going to change it. If you don't see the opacity, this is how you get it. You just click this little toggle settings right here, and then we can change the opacity so you can see both of them at the same time. Because what we're going to do is we're going to take this image and we're going to free transform it. So make sure you're clicking on your layer that has the picture, your background picture. Go up to Edit, Free Transform, and we're going to make it about the size of the word Dearborn. And like I said, if you can't see it, just fool with the opacity a bit so you can see both of them at the same time. And then we're going to move this up here a little bit. Yeah, that looks just about right. Click over here, say OK. So now we can kind of see through both of them at the same time. What we're going to do is we're going to go back to our text layer, which says Dearborn. I'm going to turn this one off right now, so it doesn't kind of get in the way of the video. You can see everything a little better. So I'm going to click on the magic wand tool and click on the black part of the image. And you see it selects everything except for the word Dearborn. Now the letters I have here, like the D, I'm going to have to select any part of the inside of the letter. So to add to that, hold down the Shift key, and you see a little plus that shows up there. And hold down the Shift, keep holding it down, click on all those inside parts of the letters. And that R right there. So now let go of the Shift key, and now you've selected everything there. Okay, I'm going to turn this layer back on so you can see what's going on. Now, make sure you're click on the top layer, which has the picture on it. Go over to the paintbrush. Now you want to make sure you've got the biggest paintbrush you can get, and you're going to take it and you're going to, oops, I forgot to change the color to black. Sorry. Change the color to black. This will turn black over here, and then I want you to go ahead and just paint right over it. And what you're doing is you're painting over the image, the background image, everything except for what you've selected. Alright, so I go up here and make sure you got everything painted. And that's why I want you to change the opacity a bit. A little trouble with that one there. I'm going to back it up a little bit and see what I did wrong. I'm not sure what I did wrong there. Let's see. That one's just going to be gray for me. Oh, it doesn't look like it quite got selected there. Okay, well, I'm going to finish this one up for you so you can see what to do at least. And then I'll see if I can figure out what I did wrong with that. Now, when you're done with the whole thing, then you just got to go up here, hit Edit, and deselect all. And there's your image that you're left with. And that's pretty much what the project's going to look like when you're done. I'm going to back it up and see if I can clean this up a little bit better here. There we go. There we are. That's a little better. Clean it all up. I don't know why it's turning gray right there. I think it's because I had a problem with the selection tool. Now I'll go up here and I'm going to deselect all. And there's your image. Then go ahead and save the image. If you want to flatten it again, you can, but you just right click on this here and then hit flatten image, and it'll all be on one layer then. It's not necessarily, you don't necessarily have to do that, but when you're done, go here, click save, save the image, and then paste that file into the turn-in that I have posted online.